Hello.
I appreciate you guys standing out here and letting people know about that abortion kills people.
Yeah. Well, we're Christians. We have a duty. We have a duty to.
Yeah, I know.
Are you a Christian yourself?
I am.
You are?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good.
And I just driving by. I thought I'd stop by and give you a few snacks.
Oh, well, thank you.
As long as you're standing out here,
Well, thank you.
So I'll just set them right here for you guys.
Do you know about this Holocaust that's happening in our culture?
Yeah, I mean, it's what, 60 million?
Well, that's just surgically.
Yeah.
Chemically, it's far more.
Oh, really?
Because I mean, chemical abortions are being sold right here. Babies are being murdered right through the Plan B, the abortion pills here, and virtually every pharmacy you go to in this country, their mothers are coming in, getting the pill, and killing their children at home.
Yeah.
And so I mean, children die. Children die through in vitro fertilization, IVF. I don't know if you know anything about that.
I've heard that. I don't know exactly what that means.
Well, in a nutshell, couples who want children, they go in and they have children conceived, but not all the children take. Or like some of the children don't conceive.
Yeah.
Or some of the what do you call that?
They don't implant.
Excuse me. Yeah, they don't implant.
Yeah.
And so the children that don't implant, they are put into a freezer, and into in a cryogenic freezer, or they're experimented on.
Yeah.
And I haven't done a ton of research on it, but I know that about it. And millions are being murdered through that, little tiny embryos.
Yeah.
And so I mean, we murder children surgically, chemically, and through in vitro fertilization, and most Christians don't talk about it or give it much thought. And that's part of why we're out here to preach the gospel, and also to expose this evil. And because like we've all gone. We just came from there this morning, Affiliated Medical Services in Milwaukee, and that sidewalk is empty. We were out there during the week. The sidewalk was empty. That shouldn't be the case if there's so many Christians out there,
Yeah.
It's a shame. Like, have you taken action on behalf of your preborn neighbors?
No, unfortunately I have not.
Or do you know what to do? Any idea?
I mean, not really, other than what you guys are doing.
Well, yeah, I mean, this
obviously counseling people not to do that.
Yeah, that's
there's really, there's not a certain, I don't stand out in front of an abortion facility and wait for people and talk to them at that point.
Have you thought about doing that? Any reason why?
I don't know. I just never.
Just asking.
Just never wanted to take it that far, I guess.
I never want to do it myself. I did it. I started doing it in 2009, not because I wanted to, but because back then I found out about this Holocaust. I found out about the local murder mill, abortion clinic, and I was thinking, if they're murdering children, I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to go out there and rescue them from death, or try to. And something that's one thing, and you probably know, I'm guessing, the two murder mills in Milwaukee, the Affiliated Medical Services and Planned Parenthood.
Right.
They're not that far from each other, about like 3 miles. And like maybe your work keeps you from being out there during the day. A lot of people, their work keeps them from being out there during the day, although they could be on there on the lunch break. But just like, I don't know what your schedule is, but you're working right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what your schedule is, but just bring it before the Lord. What would you have me to do?
Yeah.
And I can tell you this. I started doing this by myself. A lot of Christians that I've known in this battle, some of them have been out there for years by themselves. And so I know it's a scary thought, believe me, I know, because it was scary for me to go out there by myself.
Yeah.
But I had to obey God. I had to honestly just get over myself. I mean, I've been out plenty of times by myself with a sign and a megaphone, or just with a sign. And I didn't want to do it, but if I loved my neighbor truly, I had to do it. So that, just consider that, and like maybe like if you get breaks on the road, you can go stand in an intersection with a sign or something. You may not think that you're accomplishing much,
Yeah.
but you may, if you do it, a child can be saved from death.
Right.
And I mean, doing this enough, I'm sure children are saved from what we're doing. I have no doubt about that. Maybe a child's been saved already today.
True.
from the parents seeing the signs.
Yeah, I mean, with the technology we have nowadays, it's definitely a whole lot better.
Yeah, and so
Because what I'm saying is, because of technology now, they can actually see it's physically a baby. Like, it's not the tissue or a fetus that people are told, oh, it's just junk.
yeah,
It's like, no, it's a whole different person.
and we know it.
I just, yeah, like I said, I definitely agree with you. You just can't believe that they say that's part of women's rights.
Well, that's what.
You know, it's not about the person that's pregnant; it's the person that's inside. That has nothing to do with the other person. You know, oh, I mean, it does have to do with it. It has to do with they want to kill their child because they just plain don't want it. They don't want it right now. They can't afford to take care of a kid.
A lot of them can.
But we know how kids are produced, so maybe don't do that then, and wait until you're married and you have have a husband to be able to help take care of those kids.
Well, that's how God designed
that's,
it.
Following the Bible.
That's how God designed it.
Want to.
You're right. A lot of them don't want to.
They want to do their own thing, and they want to get rid of their sin that they're committing. Like,
well,
killing their own child.
And let that be honestly a conviction to you as it is to me. Still is.
The Bible says too that we need to stand up for the innocent, the murdering of the innocent.
We do.
And obviously, babies are clearly innocent.
And
nothing they can do.
You're right. I mean, they cannot defend themselves, and the Bible says, you may already know the verse, deliver those who are being taken away to death, hold back those who are staggering to the slaughter. Proverbs 24:11.
Okay.
And so, I mean, just consider what you can do, like, and maybe the Lord's using us today to convict you to action. And the Lord used other Christians to convict me to action and to more action over time. And the Lord used Christian radio to bring me into this battle, because none of my pastors ever said a word about it.
Yeah, I listen to VCY all the time.
You do? Okay.
And that's where I hear a lot of what's going on.
Oh, that's good. And
then about 10 years ago, I worked out in West Dallas area, and I literally stopped and got some food from the Subway right next to Planned Parenthood. I was like, wow, they're right here. Well, it looks like these cops are preparing for something. I don't know if they're preparing to get rid of you guys or what.
I don't know.
Well, it looks like they are, but
they can't.
I'm sure they will. It just doesn't make sense how you can't say what wrong's being done.
We can. We have a First Amendment, and they can't kick us off here legally.
But obviously, the country is really getting quite messed up. Now we can't go to church. You thought?
Well, you had the church right here.
You used to be able to go to the church. Now you're being told you can't even go to church.
Well, we got the church right here right now.
Yeah. Well, you guys doing that though. So, see ya.
Thanks for coming by.